Students, good afternoon. Today, the most important topic we will discuss, that is about solutions. In solutions, there are two components. One is solute, another is solvent. So first, we have to understand who is solute and who is solvent. Next, how to identify how much solute is present in a particular solution. That we will measure the amount of solute which is present in a particular solution in terms of concentration. So concentration term we use for understanding how much quantity of particular solute is present in a solution. So to understand concentration terms, first of all, what exactly a solution means. Actually, solutions topic we have, exact chapter we have in second year, but in first year itself we have concentration terms in mole concept. So I will give you information about these solutions and concentration terms right now. So solution is a homogeneous mixture which consists of two or more than two components. More than two components. That is called solution. Who is solution? Solution is a homogeneous mixture in which solute and solvent present. In that way you can say. Otherwise, the homogeneous mixture in which two or more than two components present. More than two components. More than two components present is called solution. Actually, if solution consists of only two components, that is binary solution. What is a binary solution? Binary solution means solution which consists of only two components. In that two components, one is solute and another is solvent. So binary solution consists of two components itself. One is called solute and another is called solvent. Actually, solute is generally small quantity. Generally what? Small quantity which is dissolving in solvent. So who is dissolving? Solute is dissolving in solvent. So usually small quantity I said, but it can be a large quantity solute. It can be. But how you have to understand who is a solute means the substance which is dissolving. The substance which is dissolving is called solute. The substance in which that solute is dissolving is called solvent. So example I am giving, so 10 grams of sugar. Sugar means sucrose. Okay, C12H22O11. C12H22O11. 10 grams of sugar dissolved in 100 grams of water. So who is solute? 10 grams of sugar, this is sugar will be solute. Why? Because that is dissolving. And in which it is dissolving? In water, 100 grams of water. So water is solvent for us. So now if you understand about binary solution, enough for us right now. So binary solution means consists of two components. One is solute and another is solvent. Who is solute? The substance which is going to dissolve is called solute. Generally small quantity is solute. The solute particular which is dissolving, in which it is dissolving, is called solvent. Same salt water, if you see, common salt. NaCl is a solute and water is solvent, like that. So now our question is, how much solute is present in a particular solvent. That we can understand by using this concentration terms. Let's see one by one and what are the concentration terms we have. Just write down all these things, okay, and have a screenshot and write out. That's a better way, okay. Next we will enter into what are the concentration terms without wasting time. So concentration terms actually many we have. So one by one we will discuss. How many, sir? Means all we will discuss here itself. Okay. So first types of concentration terms. This is our concept right now. How many types of concentration terms we have? Okay. So one by one, let's see. First one, percentage weight by weight. This we have to understand right now. So this we can represent like this: percentage W by W, or else percentage M by M, mass by mass. Listen carefully. Based on this, we have to do some numericals also. So percentage weight by weight. This we can represent like percentage W by W or percentage M by M. So in its name we have some information. Percentage weight by weight. What you have information there? The amount of solute. Amount of solute means, what is the meaning? Weight of solute. The amount of solute present in 100 grams of given solution. Yes, this is percentage weight by weight definition. What is percentage weight by weight means? The amount of solute present in 100 grams of given solution. It's not solvent, it is the solution. The amount of solute present in 100 grams of given solution is called percentage weight by weight. So why we taken 100 grams? So because percentage means for what? 100. Getting what I am saying? So what is the percentage weight by weight? Means this weight of, in terms of some mathematical formula we can have like this: percentage weight by weight is equals to weight of solute by weight of solution into 100. This is the important formula for us. So percentage weight by weight means we have like this. What is percentage weight by weight? Weight of solute by weight of solution into 100. Getting what I am saying? So here whose weight we have to consider? Solute weight in terms of grams. Weight of solvent, weight of solution. Weight of solution means both solute plus solvent weight we have to consider. So what is percentage weight by weight? You can write weight of solute by, you can write weight of solute plus weight of solvent. In this way also you can represent formula. Percentage weight by weight is equal to weight of solute by weight of solute plus weight of solvent into 100. This is the most important formula for us. So weight of solute and solvent individually, if they given, you have to take both here. Weight of solute plus weight of solvent into 100. So this is percentage weight by weight, or else this we can also write as the percentage M by M, mass by mass, which is very important for us. So if you want any examples regarding this, so same as I told you in previous, 10 grams of NaCl dissolved in or present in, dissolved in 100 grams of solution. 100 grams of solution. Otherwise, if they given 90 grams of 90 grams of water, because it's weight by weight. Get it? Both must be in terms of weights. Both means weight of solute as well as weight of solvent. Both must be in terms of grams. Okay. So in this, what is the percentage weight by weight now? How much solute is present? Who is solute first of all? NaCl. Why NaCl is a solute? Because that is dissolving. So NaCl is solute. So water is solvent. So what is percentage weight by weight now? It's 10 by 10 plus 90 into 100. Okay, so what is percentage weight by weight now? It's 10 by 100 into 100. So it's just 10%. So who is solute? That is very important. 10 grams of NaCl is the solute. If you are unable to see here what I written. So 10 grams of NaCl is a solute. So solute weight I was taken here 10 and weight of solute is 10. Weight of solvent is 90. So 10 plus 90. 100 grams of solution if they given, directly you can use 100 grams. If 120 given, here total 120 grams of solution divided by 120. Here 10 and here 100 given, suppose 100 grams of water, so 10 plus 100. Depends on what they given, we have to consider. So this is about percentage weight by weight what we have. Got it? So just have a screenshot and write down about this percentage weight by weight. So percentage weight by weight means both are in terms of grams only. Okay, it's percentage. So no particular units for this. Okay, because this is in grams, this is in grams. So both are in terms of weights. Next, let's see percentage weight by volume. Percentage weight by volume. Just very simple. The same thing we will consider here. So what the difference, only at one particular place you have a small difference. Okay. So what is that? Now percentage weight by volume. This is the important thing for us. In that name itself you have weight of a solute present in volume of solution. Volume of solution. So what you can write this? Percentage weight by volume. So W by V, simply W by V you can write. Okay? Or M by V. You can represent the same as percentage M by V, mass by volume. Okay, so both are the same, percentage weight by volume or percentage mass by volume here. So what you can define here, percentage weight by volume, the amount of solute present in not 100 grams. Okay, here 100 ml of given solution. What I written here? So 100 ml. Difference you observe? In previous, percentage weight by weight means the amount of solute present in 100 grams of given solution. Now what I written, percentage weight by volume means the amount of solute present in 100 ml of given solution. So weight present in a particular volume of a given solution you have to consider for percentage weight by volume. Hope you understood. So what will be the formula now? Percentage weight by volume or percentage mass by volume. You can write now. It's weight of solute by weight of excuse me solution into 100. This is percentage weight by volume. What is percentage weight by volume now? Weight of solute by weight of solution into 100. That's it. Weight of, correct on this one? No. Volume. Why I written weight? You have to observe. So if I written weight, both are weight, so that's percentage weight by weight. Right? So percentage weight by volume means, so percentage W by V means weight of solute by volume of solution into 100. What is this? What I written here? I will write with red, volume. Weight of solute by volume of solution into 100. Okay, so what you can write now? Volume of solute plus volume of solvent you can write individually. Percentage W by V now. This is weight of solute by, you can write volume of volume. This is okay. Volume of solute plus volume of solvent. Volume of solvent into 100 you can write. This is percentage weight by volume. What is percentage weight by volume? Weight of solute by volume of solute plus volume of solvent into 100. So this is percentage W by V. Same story. If you want example, just have a look. So 100 grams, in 100 grams if I am considering, it's wrong. 100 ml I have to consider. Something I can take, but this is the general definition for a standard percentage means the amount of solute present in 100 ml of given solution. Here I write some 20 grams of particular some compound like MgCO3, magnesium carbonate. 20 grams of MgCO3 dissolved in some 100 ml of given solution. If I take like this is correct. So 100 ml of given solution I write. Solution itself. So what I can use now? Percentage weight by volume. Percentage weight by volume will be now, it is 20 by, because weight of solute, who is the solute now? This 20 grams will be solute. And who is solution? 100 ml of given solution they given. Okay, so if they given, sir, here weight given, here volume of solute given, yes, they will give if they want. If they wanted to give numerical like this, they will give volume of solute as well as volume of solute, solvent. But in this example, 100 ml of given solution I was given. So percentage weight by volume will be 20 by, just for simple example I am giving, just for understanding. Okay, 20 by 100 into 100. So this will be cancelled. Now percentage weight by volume will be, so just 20%. So what I did here, I was given just a simple example and I was given simple formula here. Percentage weight by volume. What is the difference between percentage weight by weight and percentage weight by volume? Percentage weight by weight means both numerator and denominator are weights. Percentage weight by volume means numerator is weight of solute, denominator is volume of solution. So you must have clarity about this percentage weight by volume. Now our third one is percentage volume by volume. Just what I will change, both numerator and denominator. Actually numerator about the solute and the denominator is about the solution, right? So here what I will do now, both numerator and denominator I will consider volumes. That will be now percentage volume by volume. Percentage volume by volume. So now percentage just V by V, only one enough, because you cannot write anything else more than that. Okay, percentage volume by volume you have to consider. So the amount of solute, instead what you have to use here, the volume. Got it? So the volume of a particular solute is present in 100 ml of given solution. So what was changed from previous to now is their weight of solute present in 100 ml of given solution I was given, and now in this particular percentage volume by volume, the volume of a solute present in 100 ml of given solution here I was given. So what is the percentage V by V in terms of formula? Volume of solvent by volume of solution into 100. So this is percentage V by V. It's a small v to capital V we have to represent. Small v to capital V. That is, small v is the volume of solute and capital V is the volume of solvent. What is small v? Small v is the volume of solute. What is capital V? This is volume of solution. Got it clearly? So there only have a percentage volume by volume means. Just why we are using for 100 ml every time? Standard. So what is percentage volume by volume? The volume of a, oh my god, sorry. The volume of a particular solute. Volume of solute by volume of solution into 100, sorry. Okay, so whose volume we will consider here? Solute volume in the numerator. Whose volume we will consider? Volume of Mr. Solution. Volume of solution. As it is, same story. You can write percentage V by V means you can say volume of solute by, you can say now, volume of solute plus volume of solvent. Volume of solvent into 100 you can take now. This is percentage V by V. What is percentage V by V? Volume of solute by volume of solute plus volume of solvent into 100 you can take. This is percentage V by V. So what I was given, this is one formula I was given, and in previous percentage M by V I was given. What is percentage mass by volume? I was given the previous percentage mass by volume. What I was given? Mass of solute by volume of a solution into 100 I was given. This is percentage M by V. So all formulas at one place better to have. This is actually 3 and this is 2 ulta M by V. Okay, and number 1, what is that? That is percentage mass by mass, M by M. Percentage M by V this is. Percentage V by V. Percentage M by M is weight of solute by weight of solution, SOL over N means solution, that is into 100. So percentage M by M you have all three formulas. So what we discussed means about 3 we discussed. Percentage M by M means weight of solute by weight of solution into 100. That's all. Okay, so one more important thing I will tell you here. Solubility. What is this? Solubility. Solubility and this percentage M by M has a small difference. What is percentage mass by mass means? Percentage mass by mass means weight of solute by weight of solution into 100, right? Now, solubility definition first I will tell you. The amount of solute, soluble means, do you know, dissolved. The amount of solute soluble in 100 grams of given solvent, 100 grams of given solvent is called solubility. So what I Said about percentage mass by mass means the amount of solute present in 100 grams of given solution. 100 grams of given solution, percentage mass by mass. But whereas solubility means the amount of solute dissolved or soluble in 100 grams of given particular, given what sir? Given solvent. This is very important. The amount of solute dissolved or soluble in given solvent. 100 grams of given solvent. So what is the solubility formula? What is the solubility? Solubility you can write now. This is weight of a solute by weight of solvent into 100. Just observe carefully this solubility formula as well as this percentage mass by weight, mass or weight by weight formula. Both you just observe this as well as this. Percentage M by M means weight of solute by weight of solution into 100, that is percentage M by M. So here weight of solution you have in the denominator, but whereas for solubility you have weight of solute by weight of solvent into 100. So what we discussed till now means percentage weight by weight, percentage weight by volume, percentage volume by volume, and solubility. Come to solubility, it is not concentration term. How much solute can dissolve in a particular solvent, that indicates solubility. So solubility is not a concentration term. We discussed three concentration terms. One is percentage weight by weight, percentage weight by volume, percentage volume by volume. And what exactly the difference between percentage M by M and solubility means? Only denominator you have a difference. What is that difference you observe? It is in the denominator weight of solution you have, but whereas in solubility weight of solvent you have. That's it. That is only the difference. Otherwise, no difference. Only one difference. Big difference. Here weight of solution you have in the percentage M by M, and whereas for solubility weight of solute by weight of solvent you have in the denominator. Thank you very much, and till now we discussed about three concentration terms. Okay, three concentration terms in terms of percentage. Okay, percentage weight by weight and percentage weight by volume and percentage volume by volume. Just have a look about one more concentration term, that is fourth one, ppm. In that name itself you have ppm, parts per million. What is that? Parts per million, ppm. Do you remember this percentage mass by mass? What you have here? Weight of solute by weight of solution into 100 you have. Correct? Instead of 100, 1 million you take. Means 10 power 6 you write down here. That will be ppm. Hope you understood. That's why I was not erasing this. Percentage M by M means weight of solute by weight of solution into 100. Right? Percentage weight by weight. Whereas for ppm, into 10 power 6 you write out. 10 power 6 means 1 million or not? Tell me. So what you can give definition for ppm? The amount of solute, dissolved or present in 10 power 6 parts of 10 power 6 parts of solution. 10 power 6 parts of solution. Getting what I am saying? So the amount of solute means how much solute. So these all are weights itself. Right? like weights only. But instead of 100, what I am taking? 10 power 6 parts, 1 million parts. 10 power 6 means how much? 1 million. 1 million parts. So ppm means the amount of solute dissolved, or you can say present in 10 power 6 parts of solution. Usually this ppm we use for low concentration solutions. Like seawater. In seawater, hardness how much? Means some causes, some salts, carbonates, bicarbonates, sulfates, some compounds like sulfates, bicarbonates, those cause some hardness. You may have it in standard. Okay, so those how much causing hardness we will calculate in terms of ppm, hardness of water we call that. Okay, hardness is there, that won't give lather, means foam that won't give by soap. If you are using sea water, river water, that's a difference. So how much hardness is causing, so you can calculate in terms of ppm. That also we will have in first standard, first PU itself. Okay, so here what exactly ppm means? The amount of solute present or dissolved in 10 power 6 parts of solution. So what is the difference between percentage m by m as well as ppm means? Now I am writing what is ppm. It is weight of solute by weight of solution itself into 100. No. If I written like this, it is not ppm, it is percentage weight by weight. Instead of 100, so you have write 10 power 6. This is called ppm, which is very important. So what is ppm means now? It's weight of solute by weight of solution into 10 power 6. Weight of solution means again weight of solute plus weight of solvent you can consider. So this is about what means ppm. ppm means parts per million. What is ppm? Parts per million. So remember all these things. And along with this, so how many concentration terms we discussed means 4. Percentage weight by weight, percentage weight by volume, percentage volume by volume, and ppm. And along with that, we discussed about the solubility. So for next class, I told you yesterday also. So what you have to remember along with these means, I told you gram atomic weights. Simply atomic weights. Atomic weights you must remember at least up to 30 elements. Hope few already know all these things. Okay, gram atomic weights, and second one is gram molecular weight. You must know gram molecular weights, nothing, sum of the atomic weights of all elements. So if you know the atomic weights, if you know additions, so that you can understand gram molecular weight. Suppose I want CO2 gram molecular weight. If you know the carbon atomic weight and oxygen atomic weight, and some of these you can write, like carbon atomic weight is 12, oxygen is 16, but 2 oxygens are there, so multiply with 2. Carbon 1, 2 oxygens. So carbon atomic weight is 12 and oxygen is 16. So 1 oxygen is 16, 2 oxygen means 32. Few people may feel bored because they already learned. I'm talking about the new students. Please go through this gram atomic weight and gram molecular weights so that you can understand number of moles. Number of moles means weight of the substance by gram atomic weight or else gram molecular weight. So this also, as I shared yesterday 2 videos, in that you will have so gram atomic weights and gram molecular weights as well as this number of moles. Number of moles is the ratio of weight of the substance. They will give, we have no need to worry, this weight of substance. But gram atomic weights you will have from atomic weights. Molecular weights you must know from the formula. H2SO4 solution means sulfuric acid gram molecular weight we have to take in the denominator. So please note all these things, and these 3 topics you please learn, and so that our next class will be very easy for us. Hope you understood all these things. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Thank you.